Today we are talking about the idea of open relationships. I'm Shamika Sanders, and beside me, Africa Miranda, and the beautiful Jessie Wu over there. Ladies, how about this new concept of dating? We are talking about polygamy. Is this the future of relationships?
It's not. It's really not.
See new things.
But Monique and her husband, Sydney Hicks, have an open relationship, and she said it was her idea. Bringing us all to the question of the week: when should a woman try an open relationship?
Never.
I say try it. Why, like when today? Now, we've been doing it one way. How's it been working out for us?
I am not a fan of this.
Just saying.
I am totally not a fan of this because the next thing you know, he go out, he start getting feelings for her, and he done left you at home with your kids and, you know, all the bills. No.
But that's the issue. It's always like what he's going to go do. I just feel like, again, this gives women agency. It gives women an option for control. Why is it got to be about what he goes and do? What if you go out and say, I want something tall today. I want something short today. I want something curved today.
I think we're thinking that because it's like, who really benefits from open relationships? It's really the men benefiting from the open relationships. Like, they're benefiting because all they want to do, they want to go from women to women to women. They're trying to snatch this puss over there, this puss over there.
All of it.
And all you want is like more relationship.
Companionship.
Maybe. But I think that's still the problem. We're still looking at it. It's like we're even three women still looking at it through the lens of how it benefits a man. And I just think that, again, I'm not saying I'm out here opening and closing, but what does appeal to me is just the idea that it gives women control and choice and power.
So would you do an open relationship?
I have not tried it. It has been proposed to me, but I'm not that evolved. But I am into just, you know, Kanye gives it a bad name, but I am a free thinker. So it's something that I have thought about. And I think that if women could really embrace it and own it, it might change the game for us.
Yes. But Monique says it was her idea. And
Can
people...
you see what's going on with her? And Sydney done got her in an open relationship, done ruined the lady career. I don't think she benefited
that the two are connected.
I think it did, because I feel like it messes with your thinking, your emotions. You're here, you're there, you're everywhere. You can't focus on other things. Like when you look at Monique, she's not a good example of somebody who has an open relationship.
Basically what she was saying was that she gets the urge, because she is the entertainer. She's out on the road.
Right.
He home with the kids, so she says. And she gets the urge to want to do, and open relationship doesn't necessarily mean sex. It can be emotional.
Yeah, true.
You know, she gets the urge to do that.
Allegedly, the Smiths do it. Now, if they were to confirm that they do, that would be a good example.
There is a black famous couple that we all look at as couple goals that did do it. Ruby Dee and Ossie Davis talk about it. They had an open marriage.
I didn't know that. Ruby Dee was out there spreading it low.
Spreading it low. I think the connotation is that you were out there, you know, laying it low and spreading it wide. When it may not, I think that because we don't actively do it, we just, again, have stereotypes of what it's like. So none of us really know what a healthy version of it looks like. So who's to say?
You know what? I need to see what the social media streets are saying about this. Let's see. Dr. Jen Mann said, totally disagree with this article. The idea that we should have an open relationship because we face temptation is flawed. We value what is challenging and what we invest in. Maturity and discipline is sexy. So is monogamy.
I agree, because guess what? At the end of the day, too, people who are doing the open relationships, they're still not satisfied. What are you looking for in the open relationship that you can't get in a monogamous relationship? You bouncing from this person to that person, that person to this person, you're still not satisfied. You might as well be unsatisfied with one person.
Yeah, and you know, spreading all that energy around. Listen, you spreading yourself real thin with all this energy you're giving out, and now you're inviting all of this, and it could be drama, because then what if the other person catches feelings and you didn't catch feelings, and now all of a sudden they threatening your husband?
I don't think that it means that every day you're out here like new person, new person, new person. I just think that in life, I feel like if you were to talk to any couple that's been married 40 years, 50 years, heck, 20 years, something has happened along in those relationships. They've formed other connections. They probably acted on them. And I just think it's worth exploring, because monogamy really is not that normal.
Ruby Johnson stepped on Twitter to say, people are socialized to believe that to love a second person is to love the first less. This is interesting.
I actually agree with her statement. We are told that you can only love one person. Your heart can, and it's not true. If we're all being honest, we've been in relationships where we were with someone, and even how you said you felt something for another person. Yeah. And I think that, again, the beauty of an open relationship, if everyone's being honest and a woman is owning it, it just gives her a chance to have full experiences. She's with this man that she loves, but if you meet someone that maybe speaks to another part of yourself, well, I just think we should think about it, because so much of what we do is through the lens of what serves a man and what he would be comfortable with, versus saying, I want more. Right. We can't want more? We can't want to experience more?
Right. Yeah, I could see that woman wanting more. I feel like for me, knowing myself as a woman, I think that it's not that I would have a problem, because I feel like I would be able to cut it off and come home and be like, okay, I'm coming home to daddy. But, well, one, can he cut it off? And two, how am I going to feel when he comes to me with the news? Because I like to, we're like, oh, when he comes, to you and you, or you go to him and you say that, and he's like, oh, hell no. When he comes to me and says that, I don't think I'm secure enough in myself to deal with it. Because one of the things that hurts me the most when someone's cheating, now you want to grow Instagram. What did she do?
Oh my gosh.
How she look? How she do this?
What are they saying?
What are they saying?
Yeah. But if it's open relationship, it's not cheating.
Well, what I'm saying is that but it's still the concept of your man being with someone else.
Yes.
Okay. So while I may be able to cut it off, and maybe I won't, there's a chance in an open relationship. Yeah. We've seen this happen before.
You risk losing that person.
And I don't know if I'm ready to risk that.
Losing, I think also too, it speaks to how we look at relationships. I don't feel like I own another person. I feel like two people are together for as long as they can be together in this life. But you have agency over yourself. I don't have I will never have a man that's my man.
Legally.
You know what I mean? So I think that's really the thing with open relationships. You have to establish what those boundaries are from the beginning. I feel like it would be challenging to be in a monogamous relationship and then a year in say, let's try being open. I feel like maybe if you're starting it from the get-go.
Oh, you feel like you should go into it open.
Because
that's different.
If your man pop up after 5 years and be like, I want to go have sex with someone else, you're like,
wait, that's something I could consider. We just coming in this, and it's like, you know what, you're open, I'm open, let's just stay open, cool. But I'm not gonna do that with somebody who I've been monogamous with.
Let's go to the receipts. What are the polls saying? I am dying to hear what our audience had to say about this.
Well, we asked our readers a couple of questions. The first one was, do you believe a woman can be happy in an open relationship with a man that she loves, or will she always want more? 28% said yes, she can be happy. 72% said no, she'll always want more, namely a monogamous relationship. How do you guys feel about that? See, I'm with that 72%.
I believe it, but I also think it shortchanges who we are.
Last question was, women who want open relationships are judged more harshly than men. 95% said yes, 5% said no, and I totally agree with that. I feel like the women that want it get stamped as hoes, and I don't agree with that.
I also think that we just don't believe them.
True.
Even when I said Monique wanted it, we were like, girl, no, she didn't. So the double standard, but also that they don't even believe you.
I also think we would be surprised if women were more free to express what they really wanted. I think we would hear a lot more women who would be honest and say, you know what, I would like it, or at least try it.
So ladies, after this insightful conversation, what are the takeaways?
My takeaway is that I shouldn't be too judgmental on open relationships. I feel like I do have a bad notion on them because I've never made the initial ask for one, but in the back of my head, I have thought about it. So I need to be less judgmental and more open-minded about them. That's growth.
Mine would be that if you're a woman who's been thinking about it, set your ground rules, set the clear guidelines, make it clear why you want to do it again. Don't do it because he wants it, and really just give yourself a chance to explore, because you never know, it could change your life.
Yeah. I think you should get your whole days out in the beginning. And then if you do want to have an open relationship, I'm all for the woman in agency and owning her sexual experience. I just think that make sure you're doing it genuinely for you. Yeah. That's it.
Totally agree.
Don't do it to keep him, because he's going to cheat anyway. Not really. He's not going to cheat anyway. But I'm just saying, if he wants to do something and wants to step out on you, he's going to do it. I don't care how much chicken you clean or fry, how much you scrub his shower. He's going to cheat anyway. So just make sure you're doing it for you. And that's in everything in life. Don't let the men in your life control you and tell you what to do, because it's not going to work out anyway. Thank you, ladies. Again, another great conversation on Listen to Black Women. You guys, hellobeautiful.com, MadameNoire, where you can catch this full episode and plenty other. Thank you guys for being here. See you next week. Bye.
Bye, sisters.